Hello class, welcome to the Module 15 lab. Okay, so we weren't able to talk about what you were supposed to do in class today, so we're going to talk about it right now. And we're talking about water and why it is important in the body and why you don't want to be dehydrated. So we're going to do a little test on that today and a little experiment, and it involves you doing a little bit of work every day, not too much, super easy. So some of the functions of water in the human body is it hydrates your brain cells, it lubricates skin and the tissues, helps digestion and metabolic functions, eliminates toxins, provides elasticity to your muscles and joints, reduces water retention, generates energy, oxygenates blood and lungs, fluidifies blood and reduces arterial pressure, regulates body temperature and prevents loss of calcium. Oh man, all of that super important. Okay, pretty much all the most important functions in your body, your water does. Okay. And so each day we lose about 2 to 3 liters of it through sweat, breathing, and bowel movements. Okay, pee and poop. And it's crazy that just breathing, okay, you're sending water into the atmosphere and you lose a lot of water that way. And through sweat. So there's these things called aquaporins. They're magical water channels that suck up extra water into cells when the body needs water. They are only triggered when they get the special key ADH. It's antidiuretic hormone. We talked about that in module 10, I think. And it's the hormone released by the hypothalamus that is the special key that triggers aquaporins to start working. So aquaporins pretty much, again, just start triggering. They're just channels that suck up and vacuum water into cells. Okay. So whenever you see an aquaporin, it sucks up those water molecules into cells and helps your cells take that water in. Okay, so when water is plentiful, aquaporins are inactive. So when you have too much water, aquaporins turn off, and we don't need aquaporins taken in water. But when we need water, those aquaporins are working, and they're triggered, and they send these yellow things right here are aquaporins. Okay, in the membrane, these yellow things, they are shut when we don't need water. They're open when we do. Okay. Caffeine and hippie water. I have no idea. This was from last year. I remember at some point that I made. I don't remember what it was about. What are some consequences of not drinking enough water? Okay, so if you're not drinking enough water and you're dehydrated, these are some common symptoms. You'll have drop in energy. You'll have a depressed mood, dry skin, bad blood pressure, cognitive impairments. The brain actually shrinks when you're dehydrated. And extreme dehydration obviously leads to death, and it takes only a few days. So again, drop in energy, depressed mood, dry skin, bad blood pressure, cognitive impairments, all are symptoms of not drinking enough. Okay, so there's this thing called HydroCoach. This is what we're doing for the lab. Okay, HydroCoach is one of the apps. So HYDROCOACH, HydroCoach. There's other ones. I think that might be the Android version, but you can get other versions too. Just say like, you can just type in HydroCoach into even Apple, and it'll show you an alternative app that works just as fine. But anyway, you're going to monitor your water intake for a whole week. Okay, so I'm going to actually ask you to do it for 4 days. Okay, just 4 days, and you're going to check and see how you did every day. So you're just going to take out a blank piece of paper, and you're going to write day 1, okay? And you're going to write what you did on day 1. How much water you got? Did you go over or under the amount that this app said you needed? Same thing for day 2, and then day 3, and then day 4. And then at the end of your scratch paper, you're going to write summary, okay? And on summary, you're going to explain what you learned from this assignment. Did you feel any different? Did you feel more energized, less depressed, whatever, okay? Because you were drinking enough water. So this app is called HydroCoach. You're going to, when you download it, it's going to ask you for your height, your weight, your activity level, etc. And it's going to give you the amount of water you need to drink in order to be healthy and not feel all these symptoms. So make sure you're doing that. Okay, you guys will feel that you're drinking, seems like it's overkill and you're drinking too much water, but that's actually what you need for optimal hydration. So get this app, start doing it. and write on that summary what you've learned. Okay, again, a day for each one: day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and a summary. Okay, and that is your lab. If you bring that back to me, you'll get 100% lab credit for the day. Okay, so your homework is to complete Module 15 study guide, not OYOs. Okay, that was from last year. I accidentally didn't take it off. To complete the study guide, work on that assignment. Okay, send me what you're planning on doing. Okay, a couple of you have, but you're working on that final assignment now. Okay, you're finally going to download HydroCoach, another similar app, and try it for 4 days. And we'll discuss it in class and look over your notes next week. Then again, this is part of your lab grade, so do not skip that. Okay, that's our lab summary video. Okay, see you guys on Monday.